president, and we did not have a liberal president. I am actually incredibly surprised that we now finally have a liberal president just as I did this. That was actually very well timed, and very surprising. We have now 3 moderates in the House, not that it particularly matters because all we need is majority. But whatever. And now we're starting to finally have some laws that are yellow. Yellow is moderate. So it should not actually be that much longer until we actually have control over everything. In fact, it'll actually be really fast at the end. Like, we'll have like a few laws left, and those will just immediately become elite liberal. Like, I don't want to say like that, because that sounds like it's really, really fast. It's just a little fast. Much faster than what we've faced before. What I've basically been doing for a while is trying to go to the cable news place and AM radio place, although it looks like I'm lying now because both of those places are not high security. But I've been basically hanging out here. And the other place, actually the other place is safer because the mic is closer to the entrance, unless they redecorate it, of course. I'm showing again that I don't really know what I'm doing in that I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see, it should be down here. Yep, okay. So here I've basically been doing these. Let's go ahead and we talk about prisoners and abuse and torture. This is a good place to just get random generic things. The place that has the most issues would probably be the police station, or at least one of them. One of the easiest places we can cover a lot of issues. But this place covers random issues. I don't really have any control over what it covers. But because we have really high driving, our driving is now, move the mouse out of the thing, is now 10.57. Even if we do end up getting in trouble and having to run away from conservative scum, we will easily be able to get away from them, as I've already done once. Let's see if I can do it now. Nope, I didn't even have to worry about it. And I've also been going to the AM radio station, and this one's closer. It's like straight downish. Right over here, and we could just use that. And it was, I didn't even know what we were talking about, but we were talking about it, apparently. And it was the best hour of AM radio ever, just like the other best hours of AM radio ever that I've constantly been doing. So, yeah, nothing seems to have changed there. Things are slow, but they will speed up. And we'll go back to the AM radio again, because that is the easier, safer place to go. So we may as well do it. And now we're talking about homosexual rights. It was the best hour of AM radio ever. We are a really charismatic person. I always like how later on in the game you're able to just pretty much take over the cable news station or the AM radio station and just have it so that every single day you're talking there. The FBI files. The FBI might be keeping tabs on you. We've already read this, haven't I? It's almost as if the newspaper is using recycled text instead of coming up with new text every time it's written. Very strange. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue controlling the radio station. Having our own daily radio show. Now we're talking about nuclear power. See, I think actually this would make people like AM radio better to at least some degree, because hey, if AM radio was gotten rid of, they wouldn't be able to listen to their favorite terrorist, me. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful greens. Oh, it's so beautiful. Makes me so happy. Fills me with such green joy. So much pride about my liberalism. Let's go ahead and do the same exact thing we just did. Again. Oh, this is beautiful. I want to talk about free speech. That's what I would prefer to talk about every time I do this, for the most part, because that is pretty nice thing to talk about. That, or gun control, or police brutality. Those seem to be the 3 most important things to make more liberal. Most of the things, when you make them more liberal, actually don't do anything. Also, I wouldn't suggest doing this earlier on for another reason, that you might end up having the security not watch you in their place, as opposed to coming and trying to kill you. Or you might just fail and you look stupid on radio. I don't know exactly what skill it is that makes you do well here, so that the security guards don't try to kill you, and so that people like you. Police brutality, that's good. Like right over here it says the show is so good, security listened to it at their desks, the squad might yet escape. I don't know exactly what controls that. I'm guessing it's persuasion. Yeah, another reason to have huge, gigantic persuasion, like I do. And nope, still don't have anything special. But it shouldn't really be too much longer until we start seeing some actual liberal things emerging. Let's now go on the cable news show. Because, hey, why not? That's the wrong direction. I keep going that way. Also, because we kind of do want, rather don't want one of these to go to 100% while the other one just kind of slowly goes the other way. Steps in front of the cameras and talks about police brutality again. Best hour of cable TV again. Hey, a news anchor. Can't seduce it, though, because we are trying to escape now. And maybe if we're lucky, we will be chased. Oh, we didn't get chased. I mean, I could have just waited and tried to get chased, but that would be stupid of me. And our driving is now 10.81. Huge driving, huge security. Decent science that we actually end up never using. Computers is pretty good. I think that we stopped getting now. Whoops. We stopped. Stop it. Stopped. What am I talking about? No. I want to go here. A4. Are we getting any more experience in... Oh! I should have been paying more attention to this. People are discussed by corporate stuff and CEO salary, so I need to be taking care of that then. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted to see, did we get any more computer experience? No, we're getting a tiny bit of experience now. So it's just coincidence that we were exactly 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and FED and take care of this stuff. Like, we don't have to change our uniform, and luckily we also have a map of this place. So we're just able to run straight to the safe. Well, straight, it's actually more of a very complicated path, but it is the straightest possible path we can take. Or rather, the shortest possible path. Assuming we can't travel through walls. We don't have the phasing mutation in this game, so we're not able to do that. And we have a hot date with a CEO. Hooray! Like how it always says hot date. It never says, you have a really disgusting date with a really disgusting mutant that you don't really want to date. Nope, it's always a hot date. Hot date with a pink elephant. Hot date with everybody. Hot date on Brimstar. Always a hot date. Oh, why am I doing that? Oh, they're servants now. They're no longer slaves. That is nice. Hey, is that Matt Tell? Let me see if I can get a closer look to see. Hey, it is Matt Tell. Oh my god, I just had a date with you. Silly Matt Tell. Having a million clones of himself that probably have different stats. You could probably deep several of them simultaneously. In fact, have several of them join your team simultaneously. Except I only have one seducer, and I don't want to end up risking saying Matt Tell as the name instead of Matt Tell. You know, how you can say the other person's name by accident, and then they end up having the same name anyways. That's very funny. Just thought of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, people hate corporations again. That's great. Man, Matt Tell is very stubborn. Not that that's a bad thing, because it means that I don't have to go get more people anymore. Very much more, rather. That's another advantage of the CEO, is they're very stubborn, so you don't have to find a new date so often. I should have mentioned that earlier, but I did not. So instead, let's punish me by making me do the radio thing again. Let's talk about police brutality. It was the best hour of AM radio ever. Spelled ever wrong. There's an A in ever. Everyone knows that. Where they try and spell ever. And, oh no! CCS struck, and I didn't see what they did. Oh well. I also don't really care that much, because I can just very easily find it doing this repeatedly. Or, you know what? Maybe they didn't even really do anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they really affected very much of anything. Something like 92%, like the military spending. Might want to change that, but other than that, things seem pretty decent. Yeah, everything seems perfect, because I'm pretty sure corporate, the thing that I can't pronounce would be lower if CEO salaries were lower, and, you know, those two are connected. I don't think one would be lower without the other. So, let's go ahead and, see. Ooh, women's rights. Oh yeah, women have substantial recourse against discrimination. Oh yeah, it's great, except that I am not a female, so it does not help me very much. So let's go ahead and go to the, let's go to the Crane Army Base. And let's go ahead and not change our uniform. And this will make people hate the military for some reason, so let's go ahead and do it. Ah, military, you are incompetent or something. Ha 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 ha. Gotta be very, very, very careful, because like a time bomb, this can blow up in my face. But you already know that. Unless you've been skipping videos again. Why do you keep skipping videos? I don't understand it. You know who I'm talking. You know I'm talking to you. He knows who he's talking. Well, ugh. The person who I am talking to knows that I am talking to them. That's right, Jeffrey. Oh, that was a mistake. I blame you, Jeffrey. And we're out. Oh well, and we are just gonna go ahead and... The Liberal Crime Squad has struck again. CCS strikes. The events took place at the university dormitory place, which means that taxes, they want to go down. They want taxes down. I want taxes up. Yes, I was correct. So I'm going to go ahead and have to attack the corporate place. You know, if the CCS was smarter, they would not be doing any of this stuff. And I got driving level. That's nice. They would not be doing any of this stuff because they'd realize, hey, if we do this stuff, then he's going to do stuff even better to one-up us. When we attack the people who want higher taxes, he's going to attack people who want lower taxes that much more. So if anything, they should actually be helping me become make the world more liberal, because that would be the best for them. Somehow. I don't know. I don't really know how logic works. F-E... Oh! Well, System Resumed saved me, apparently, I hope. That was very weird. I don't know how much of that was recorded. I'll be back.